guys, it is Coco. Welcome back to my channel. My camera is going to die. I did not charge it. I'm so angry at it, but whatever. Today I want to do a video on my skin. Currently, I'm not wearing anything on my skin. Some of you guys who've been following my channel for longer and also my vlogging channel know that a while ago I started really getting really bad skin. In the past, I was breaking out sometimes and it was pretty bad, but it wasn't anything that I actually was concerned about. Until like a few weeks ago, it got so bad that we were like, this is becoming acne. I would have these really big zits like underneath my skin that hurt really badly, and they were sometimes like this big or something like that, and it was really concerning, and so I started to get to work on it. And so in the past few weeks I've managed to keep my skin clear, and I wanted to talk about that to you guys, the things that I used and my tips on it. And I don't really have any like products or medicine that you should use or whatever. I have one little product that helps a little bit, but I mainly cured this from the inside out. So let's get right on into this. So the first thing I want to talk about is juices. Specifically juices with greens in there. So something that's been a lifesaver is that I've replaced my breakfast that I used to have with a glass or several glasses, however hungry I am, of juice with greens or vegetable in there. So Cool Best has actually recently come out with these juices with greens in there, and I really like them. Also, whenever I'm in the city and I come across a juice place, I get something like a green juice with spinach and avocado in there, something along those lines. But juices as breakfast have really helped. Another thing that has really helped is to replace this with this. Something that I could tell like all the time is that whenever I wore foundation for an entire day, the next day I would break out. My skin, I have very oily skin and very clogged pores. I just cannot handle liquid foundations or whatever. It cannot handle not breathing. Not wearing any foundation will help your skin so much. So if you're trying to clear your skin, try to stay away from putting anything like this on it. Not that there's anything wrong with the product, but if you have sensitive skin, it will break you out. But sometimes I would have days where I'd have like a shoot or something important to do, and I would want to cover up a little bit. And something that I would use or replace the foundation with was these. This is a Facefinity Compact Foundation by Max Factor, which I really enjoy. But you have these by L'Oreal and stuff too. They're powder compacts. And a powder compact can be just so great because, especially for oily skin, there's no moisture in there, and it can still let your skin breathe a little bit underneath, and it has great coverage actually. So like, I probably can't really swatch, but it has actual great coverage, so this has been a lifesaver. Then also, of course, drinking plenty of water helps, especially before you go to bed. Try and go to the bathroom, drink like 3 glasses of water, and then go to sleep. And in the morning, your skin will look like a little bit better. Also, something that really helps is this kind of tea. And in Dutch it's called rooibos, and I think in English it's just called red tea. This one does not have any like caffeine or tein, we call it tea in there, but this is like so good for your skin. My brother actually, he doesn't have like acne, but he has like eczema, especially when I was younger, and he would drink this and sometimes even bathe in this tea, and it would help him so much. So whatever type of a skin sensitivity that you have, drinking red tea can really save your life. Also, I watch my food so much. I stay away from anything fatty or something like that. So, and this really helps, especially if you have zits, but also if you have those like little ones on your face. Try staying away from anything fatty, and that will really help, because basically it's just like fat pouring out of your face. So what I don't eat anymore, or eat very little anymore, are any animal products, so like meat, dairy, everything like that. It's just so bad, especially cheese breaks you out like a mofo. Cheese and milk, like dairy products, are such acne triggers, like it's crazy, at least for me, they are. And I also stay away from like greasy stuff like crisps or something like that, which are just loaded with oil, like anything fried or anything like that. And I know it can be hard to try to stay away from that, but try looking at vegan options and stuff for everything. That would really, really save your life. And just keep it on the down low, you know what I mean? Something that I would eat a lot, for example, would be like pasta or something, which is really, really, really good. And I put like red sauce with it, raw sauce. I would put like red sauce in it and like tofu or mushrooms or something, and that would be really, really good. You can actually also find like vegan pesto and stuff, even though pesto's a little bit greasy, but like putting in a teaspoon of pesto is not the problem. Like, you just try to stay away from like chocolate and stuff. Also, I've started scrubbing again. So something I want to say about that, I'm not sponsored or anything by any of the things that I'm mentioning, but these literally changed my skin. You have a lot of different facial scrubs, and there are some that are really, really, really harsh. Like one that I used to have was by, I think, either Clarisil or, I don't know, Garnier, and it was like, it had a lot of scrubbing action in there and like acid and stuff. Those kind of scrubs and stuff, they do work. They work wonders, but they work for the first few days or weeks. And after a while, your skin will get so dried out from them that it will actually start producing oil again, causing you to break out again. So actually, if you do want to scrub sometimes, because sometimes I just really want to scrub, I would advise you to get some scrub that's like not too harsh. So one that I have right now is this one from Nivea, and this is a daily one. So this is so much more soft on your skin, and it helps to clean everything. Another thing that I would advise you to get is a toner. Now, the only reason that these are really, really nice is because they're antibacterial. So after I've taken off my makeup at night, I put this on. So during the night my skin can heal, and like any bacteria and stuff is like removed. And this one also is not too harsh. So try not going for harsh stuff. I know it might be really like appealing, but in the long run they will actually make your skin worse instead of better. So those were the things that I used to personally clear my skin. It's worked for me. I know this might not work for everyone, but if you're looking for solutions, you can try this. I kept this up for probably 3 weeks because something that I've noticed is that your skin kind of has a delay. If you eat something bad, it can take 2 or 3 days before you start breaking out from it. And also, if you're eating like really healthy and, you know, clearing your skin, it can take a few days before it actually starts to work. So please know that. So like 2-3 weeks, and then I started to really, really notice a difference. So try to keep it up, you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!